There's been a little attention on how this team plays under pressure. You guys had a lot of pressure against the Red Bulls. Quite a few teams have pressed you guys this season. How do you feel like you guys improved under pressure and been looking so far this season?
I think we train every day for this. We prepare ourselves to every game, every team that we playing against, and of course we learn how they play. And then for us, it's like we train that week, and try to match their intensity and how they play. And then after that, we just play our own game as well.
How do you train mentally? Because you can do things physically, obviously, mock their press, but mentally prepare for when guys are coming at you.
Yeah, like I said, we always go hard in training to compete, and we really work hard in training. We train really hard intensity as well. So when we get these kind of games, we know that, okay, we've trained like that before. We train like that all the time. So it's going to be like this, But of course, we also have our own way of playing. But then we just have to match how the other team play, and then after that, how we also play is going to come out really good.
And how do you feel like this team's been connecting compared to where you were last season at this point? You guys have been playing a lot of games, but it seems like you guys are connecting a lot better than you were at the beginning of last season.
Yeah, for us, it's a long season, and we actually focus on game by game. And now we're going to Charlotte, and then for us, we focus on Charlotte. But I think we're going to do something great this year as well, But the season is long, and for us, we only focus on game by game. But I think that this year, we're doing something great, and we believe in ourselves. We still have the confidence, and we play either the same way or even better because we are understanding ourselves much better now. We are getting a lot of maturity on the pitch as well, and then we having new players in where they are also adapting really well. Helping us a lot in training, also in the games. And for us having a group like that is different. We're hoping for success, but like I said, we just take game by game. We don't think too much in the future, but of course it's something that is in our mind. We all know where we want to get to. We all know the success that we want to have as a team, but we take the game by game.
You mentioned maturity. How do you feel like your maturity has grown just throughout your career to where you are now?
Talking about maturity, I'm talking more about our game plan, and then how we understand the game, and then knowing that, okay, this is the team that we're going to play against, and how they're going to come at us, and getting ourselves ready, like mentally and physically ready. That's what I'm talking about, like maturity. So for us, we're good.
And how nice has it been a week, the rest? And I know you guys haven't had that for a little bit.
Yeah, it was going good. We had some few days off, to freshen up a little bit our mind, and also like physically our body as well. So for us, we're back into work, and we are ready to go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Coach just talked about he likes the way that you guys move with and without the ball. Can you talk about how the off-ball movement has improved from last year as it was getting better towards the end of the year, and then now it seems it's better than last year?
I think everybody who watch how we play, we love to have the ball, and without having the ball, that means we want to get it back. So as soon as we lose the ball, we have like 2, 3, 4 players. Anybody closer to the ball have to chase for the ball because we want the ball. We want to play our game, and that is what we are good at. We want to take over the game, and of course, we also have to compete. So sometimes you're going to have the ball, sometimes you're not going to have the ball, and then when you don't have the ball, what do you do? And I think that's the difference right now. Like we know that we can have the ball, keep the ball well, but if we don't have the ball, then what do we do next? So that is something that we're working on a lot, and it looks like it's working perfectly. So we're going to continue both having the ball and not having the ball. And then I think when we do that, it will be hard for other teams to play against because they know the team that they're going to face. We're good at both sides, having the ball and not having the ball. So then we detect the game for ourselves.
Coach just talked about how he gives you guys like ideas and concepts, to build connections with each other and other players. Can you talk about the connection between you and Amundsen?
Yeah, like I said, he gave us the concept on the pitch, and then within that concept, we do what we think that will benefit the team, of course, and also the players. But I think it has something to do more about like the relationship in the team, the players. We have like really good relationship even on and off the pitch, and that is actually helping us a lot to to play together like that. And my connection with Mate, I've never seen any day that we work on this in training. It just comes naturally, as I said. The relationship between ourselves is really important, and it's been bigger key for the whole team, and of course also with Mate. But the relationship we have with everybody, with him, it just happened that it happens in the game because we train a lot, and he know that I like to run behind, and I know that he can give the ball there. So for me, just like when he have the ball, I have to run behind if the time is right, and he can choose. He can pick and choose either he want to give me or give somebody else. And so that when I make that kind of runs, I doing that for the ball, of course, but also to create space for the another player to to get a ball. So for me, yeah, we have a good connection, and I think the whole team have it. So yeah, special.
You're going up against a struggling Charlotte team that has had, been on the road the last 3 weeks. Now they're back at home and at Bank of America Stadium, where they get 25,000 plus, and it's going to be a loud environment. How do you mentally prepare going into like the hostile, loud environments and going up against a team that's struggling right now?
For us, I think when we play away, we play teams where they have a lot of fans like them as well. We only go and focus on our game, as a team, how to get a win, how to perform better, how to improve on the things that we have to improve on. And for us, we don't look at the fans. So we will only go in there and make sure that we play our game, work hard, and make sure that we get a 3 points and perform well, and we learn from whatever happened.